Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another episode of Off the Cuff with Cliff. Today, we're doing a business spotlight. So those of you that have never seen this before, we do spotlights from all over the world. We talk to people who have unique businesses, have a different passion, and we want to find out what makes them tick and what makes them successful. And today, I happen to be sitting here with Joanne. Joanne, tell us about yourself.
Hi, yes. My name is Joanne Cruz, and I was born and raised in the Dominican Republic, the land of hustlers. And I have been living in the country for about 18 years.
Wow. And I got introduced to you from a different type of coach, from a money coach who brought me to your business, and I was amazed at what you do. Share with the audience what you do with your business.
Yeah, so I actually have two businesses. I have Cooperative Events, which is a one-stop shop for everything party. We do rentals, balloons. We help you celebrate everything. And New Market shops, which is both of them are actually in Metuchen. And New Market is a marketplace where vendors can get a taste of what it is owning a brick and mortar store. Okay,
so you're a cooperative.
Yes.
Right? Which is a lot different than a space maker, right? A maker space. And so how many people do you have right now renting your space?
Right now we have about 18.
18 people renting a space. Before we continue, can we go off the cuff for a second?
Yeah.
Do you like corn on the cob?
I do. It has a whole lot of butter.
Has to have a lot of butter. Okay.
Yes.
Has to have a lot of butter. How do you eat your corn on the cob?
How do I eat it?
Yeah.
I feel like I take it off with a knife.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You take it and you take it off with a knife.
Yes, that's how I do it.
Okay. Why do you do it that way?
I don't know. I don't like getting it stuck on my teeth.
Stuck on your teeth. Okay. So, just so you know what that means psychologically, that means you're a little bit of a control freak.
I know I am.
You want to be in control of everything.
Yes.
Okay, well, we're not going to talk about corn on the cob anymore. Let's get back to business. Okay, so how does your space work? So people come in, and what type of vendors are they?
Makers. We do have some resellers, like people that curate things, and they sell them. A little bit of everything. We have some candle makers. We have some skincare people, just a little bit of everything, really.
Right. And one of the things that had intrigued me in wanting to learn more about your business is the finance coach I told you about, Suzanne. She had told me something very unique about your business. Your business is all women?
Yes. Right now, everybody in here is a woman-owned business.
Wow. And they start off very, very small. And I'm going to be showing throughout the video, I'll be showing some of the things that go on here. But what makes them want to come in here and do this, other than the fact that it's probably a lot cheaper for them, right?
Yes. So the main reason is that if you are ready to open a store, but maybe don't know how to start, or you don't have the funds to really, buy all the inventory or make all the inventory to fill a $1,000 square foot space, this is a great trial, right? Also, like, let's say that you are already established in another community, but you want to try Middlesex County.
Okay.
This is a great also trial for that. And also, like, if you want to have, so a lot of these people also, they have very successful Etsy shops, but they want to try it in the brick and mortar space and see how it goes. This is a great space for them.
Now, I was here, I think it was Friday night, you had an event here. So what do you do with the events?
Yeah, so we also give, we have a small workshop area, which is where we're sitting today, in the back of the store, where we let our vendors also host events.
Okay.
So that's something that you don't have online either, like if you have an online shop.
Sure.
So it's a great opportunity for them to create more awareness. A lot of our makers, make their stuff themselves. So for example, our candle person, she did a candle making class at some point. We have some of our skincare people that are doing some skincare, lotion making, soap making. So it's a great way for people to kind of touch and feel and, experience from the person.
And from the conversation you and I had last week, you actually had a couple of people that started off here and then went out and opened brick and mortar stores?
Yes. Right now, we have 3 different people. One was like a gift shop, and he has his gift shop right here. That's actually the only man that we found here. Yes.
We got in here somehow, man. I don't know how, but we snuck in here. Yes. Thank you.
And he has a shop right here in Metuchen, Faucet & Kind. And then we have also another clothing store that opened up. And we also have another person that used to do art classes or like art inspired things. And she opened her own studio.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. And they started here.
Yes.
They started here. That's interesting. Can we go off the cuff again?
Yeah.
Do you like Oreo cookies?
Yes.
Yes. What's your favorite?
Everything Oreo. No.
Everything Oreo. Oh, let's talk about that. Everything Oreo.
Well, everything with Oreos. Everything goes with Oreos.
Okay, go ahead.
I actually only like the regular Oreo, like the original, but I do Oreos. I do ice cream with Oreos,
toppings
with Oreos,
candles with
popcorn
Oreo,
with Oreos,
popcorn with Oreos,
anything with Oreos.
Do you know how many different flavors of Oreo cookies there are?
I have no idea. How
87.
Really?
There are 87 different kind of Oreos, and I think life was so much easier. There's mint Oreo, pumpkin Oreo, Coca-Cola Oreo, and I think life was so much easier when there was one Oreo. And you just had a nice cold glass of milk and you dunked it in, right?
Done.
But that's dunk that cookie. Some people don't like it because it says it make it soggy. I don't. There's Oreo cereal. There's Oreo ice cream. There's Oreo topping. There's Oreo popcorn. You said Oreo popcorn?
Yeah.
I haven't come across that yet. I got to look for it.
You do it yourself. Like,
you do it yourself.
You have popcorn and then you crush Oreos and put them in there.
Nice. Do you put Oreos in any other food?
Pretty much almost everything.
Everything. Okay. Let's get back to business. Okay, so you have the space here. You got about 18 vendors now. Do the vendors rotate? Do you always have the same people here?
Yeah, so we have three ways how we have our vendors. One, if you're an anchor shop, and that's when you have a bigger space in the store and also like a longer lease.
Okay.
Then we have spotlight vendors, and they could be here from like 1 month to 6 months.
Okay.
With a smaller space. And then we have just pop-ups. So you can come just for one day and sell here, or a week.
Great. So how long have you been doing this?
This store has been open 3.5 years.
3.5 years. So I've seen these types of, I'm calling them pop-up stores, happen at different parts of the country. But this one here has a very, very unique feel. I mean, when you walk in, you really don't know that it's different, but you sort of sense it's different. Does that make sense?
Yeah. And that's exactly my idea. That was my idea from the beginning.
So these things actually complement each other. So it's not like you have wood crafting on one side, candy on another side. I mean, and the way the store is laid out with all the color and stuff, who takes care of the color and the layout?
We do. So we have an in-house merchandiser that has that's what she's been doing her whole life, and she's amazing. And from the beginning, that was our whole concept. So we wanted to have the collaboration and the different vendors, but at the same time, we didn't want it to look like a flea market.
Okay.
We always wanted it to be a very high-end, cohesive experience.
Okay, and again, I'm going to be sharing some of the business here throughout the video. You and I aren't going to be on this entire thing, but and we're not going to include anybody else in the video.
I don't think we should.
Tell me anything you want to tell the people here that make them want to come, make a trip to Metuchen and actually see and actually get a feel for the store, because I was here Friday night and it was an experience. It was really an experience to see all the different types of businesses that are here. Everything is unique. Everything is, as you said, I guess it's homemade, but people are passionate about what they do.
Yeah. And I think the main thing, in times like now where you can really buy anything online, you still don't get that one-on-one experience.
Okay.
And also, like I said, everybody here is making the actual stuff or is designing, these products themselves. So what you find here, you really won't find anywhere else. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How do people know what people are here? So if I was walking down the street, how would I know if I wanted to sell something here? I don't know, Cliff's popcorn. How would I do that? I know I can't remember.
Yeah,
all right, so so it won't be Cliff. No. Cliffina's popcorn. How would I be able to sell that here?
Well, so in our website there is a vendor form that you can fill out, and just give us the details of what you're selling and your website. We like to really look at what you have and to make sure that it complements what we already have here.
So not everybody can come in here. They got to go through a process
Yes.
in order to come in here.
Yes.
And I guess you do that to protect some of the other vendors, right?
Absolutely. So we have a very strict policy of none of the same exact product.
No duplication.
Yes, so that way we're not competing with each other. We want our clients that come here shopping that they can buy something for anyone across the whole store.
Okay. Now, another thing that I thought was kind of unique is you have 18 businesses here, but you don't have 18 registers.
No, it's one register.
Okay.
So some of our vendors are actually, they work full time.
Right.
So this is their side hustle. This is their passion. And we realized that earlier in the game that in reality, if you want to have your own store, but you have to pay somebody to be there and all that, the numbers don't really add up.
Right.
So to help our vendors, we decided just to do one register, and then the people that are here attending the clients are well versed on everybody. So
Wow.
you just have to make sure that you train, everybody here.
So let's quickly go through the whole process and why somebody would want to be here, because I just want to make sure that as a business coach,
Yeah.
I know people all the time that want to start a business, but they don't know what they're getting themselves into, right? And I always equate and I tell people, why do you want to go in business? I ask that question. I say, they think everything is glorious. It's not glorious. It's having a baby. You're there 7 days a week. You got to make sure everything is taken care of.
Yep.
You got to market it. You got to clean. You got to staff. You got to hire people. You got to take cash. And you've sort of eliminated a lot of that stuff and made it very, very simple, didn't you?
Yes, very simple. We still try to make sure that the vendors are aware, of everything and all the details. And we do weekly, sometimes monthly meetings to make sure that everybody's on the same page. But we, we made it very easy. The only thing that they have to take care of is to enter their inventory into the system, and they have full control of their inventory and also their merchandising. But you get a whole package when you get in here that tells you how to do, that merchandising and our guidelines and all that.
Well, very good. So, to be here for 3 years, again, it was a different experience when I walked in for the first time. I had no idea what I was walking into. But I got to give you, I got to congratulate you, give you a lot of credit. This is a very, very unique shop. Once again, tell people how they can get here, your address, all that other stuff.
Yes, so we are New Market in Metuchen. We are located at 19 New Street in Metuchen, New Jersey. And we are open almost every day, not Monday, but on our website, we have our calendar of events. We have
I'm going to put the website on the bottom.
Yes, every week we have events for kids and adults. We have a lot of different offerings. And on the website, you also, if you're interested in vending here, we have our form there.
Fantastic. Susan, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, Joanne. Thank you.